What's up, guys, and welcome back to Moist and Mighty. Welcome back to Megastore Simulator. Look at how good we are looking back here in the warehouse. My goodness. So last episode, we invested a lot of time and money into this. Since then, a few days have passed. We've been getting things up on shelves. We've got a couple final things in delivery over here. But all in all, I think we have every current item that we have currently unlocked on shelves back here, and obviously it's going to be a lot of work to kind of maintain that over time, but we should be in a good spot because, like, look at this. What is this right here? I think these are our pecan waffle things. I mean, we've got 1 2 3 4 times 4. We've got 16 boxes of that we're going to be able to hang out, and that should last us a few weeks. So our restockers definitely have their work cut out for them here, but we finally have a really nice inventory back here, and that means I think we're ready to advance. Now, I'm not sure if I accidentally purchased it or if it was in... I kind of feel like it was an update. I wouldn't have purchased this. Technically, we have the top section of the upstairs unlocked right now. We used to have kind of like a divider right here, but I think when you come down here into management and expansion growth, I guess it is, it's kind of random. So like these two upper, this does ground, like it kind of bounces back and forth. So I'm wondering if there was an update and we had a previous expansion that now counts as upper. I'm not sure what, but okay, so let's... $6,000. I don't want to spend too much money here, but we're going to go $6,000. Let's go ahead and purchase this. Let's see where that puts us up there. Looks like it's going to start branching off to the right. Let's see what we're going to be looking at here. So I have seen so many comments. People have said that music is the key. Music is where you really start making money. So we're going to go for music. We're going to purchase our first music license for $400. And we're also going to have to get some music hangers. We've got hangers and double racks. I'm going to get one of each of these, and then I'm going to get one of each of these products. So let's go ahead and get all of this stuff sent to the storefront. We're just going to do the old-fashioned way. We can use our dolly out front, and we're going to give our restocker a little extra time to continue keeping up with everything he's got to restock. Brand new industry. We're going to be taking over the music industry, the electronic industry, and everything in between. It is such a grind to make money in this game, and I'm really hoping this is going to be the major thing that we were missing. So for shelving units, we've got a double rack, which I'm assuming is going to be for smaller things. Like you can't put that there. You're going to have the big rack for guitars. Oh, it's single slots. Okay, so we're going to need a lot more racks here. What do these things sell for? 220? If we go for like 270, 272, something like that. I mean, that's going to be a pretty healthy profit margin then. Let's go ahead and toss this down here. We're going to need at least 3 more. Unless these fit here. Those do fit there, okay. But yeah, the guitars are going to be full size here. All right, so we need at least 2 more of those shelves, and we'll probably look at some more products too. What would our next license get us? It's going to get us some more things. We're eventually going to be able to get to records and things. You're going to be able to get up to even higher quality electric guitars and things like that. Okay, so I'm going to say let's do a little bit here. I'm assuming we're going to need at least 2 more music hangers and probably 1 more double rack. We'll see how that works out. And then I'm also going to get into electronics, I think. Or would we want to go sports? Let's go electronics. I feel like the licenses are a little bit more expensive, so we're probably going to be able to get some better stuff here. So we're going to be able to get keyboards, mics, mouse, digital radio, and USB charging cables. And then for equipment, furniture, we're gonna need tables and hangers. 1,200 bucks for an electronics hanger. Yeah, that's gonna add up pretty quickly. Okay, so we're gonna purchase all of this. We've got 2 new types of items we are adding to the store today. This is gonna be a good one. Oh man, I really hope we have a good day here, dude. You can only put 3 guitars on a single rack. Like, we better be selling these things like crazy. I'm hoping we're gonna have to get to the point where we have tons of racks and we really... Something weird just happened right there. I don't like this. I lost my dolly. Where's my dolly? The dolly is not here. Oh gosh. We're gonna save. We're gonna exit to the menu. We're gonna hope that we're gonna be able to come back and hopefully the dolly is gonna be here. Okay, the dolly is here. Now where did we may have just lost some items on the escalator. You know, taking a dolly up an escalator probably isn't the best idea. I will give them that. I see boxes on the ground back here. That's USB charging cable. Okay, so did it just explode on me or what happened? Is this... That's an empty box. Okay. Well, it's going to be fun. Whatever was left in the truck is thankfully still out here, and I think we're just going to end up taking a slight L on a few of those items there, but it's fine. We just got to be careful with this escalator situation going forward. Another music hanger here. We're going to be able to get the Midnight Blue guitar on that. That looks pretty good. Going to have to reprice that. And then we're going to need another music hanger. And with this, we're going to be able to get this next guitar. From what I remember, guitars apparently make a lot of money according to you guys. So I'm potentially going to really focus on hammering those things in there. So that's our hanging thing. We have another music double rack, and we lost some furniture and some items. I mean, 12 bucks on a charging cable, to be honest, that is absolute highway robbery. So electronics might actually be where we want to be. We've got microphones here. We're going to be able to place those down here. Okay, this is kind of a clean setup. Need an electronics table for the keyboard, and we need to go purchase the extra stuff that we unfortunately lost. So we're missing the mouse, we were missing the digital radio, and I think we were missing the microphone, right? Then we're also going to be missing this electronics table. So that's $3,000 worth of items that we lost there. That's really unfortunate. I'm hoping those are going to turn up some. Maybe they're like stuck in the walls back here. Eventually we're going to tear down those walls and we're going to have some hidden surprises back there. But, you know, it's the cost of doing business. Sometimes you do have to give up some of that product. Why did this just deliver an empty box, dude? Oh, it's open. It's saying there's mice in there, though. We're gonna hope that has mice in it. Looks empty to me, but we're, oh, okay. Be careful there, Jimbo. It's a little bit sketchy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, so we have this here. Wait, shoot. He's putting stuff on shelves that I don't want on shelves. Oh my goodness. I forgot to cancel that. Digital radio here. And then can we take these off? We can. Beautiful. I love it when those match. Perfect. I guess we just leave that as is for now. Let's get this new electronics table that we can get set up. And we're gonna be able to get the mice. Oh, I see. You've got like a display piece up top, and then you've got the actual stock down low. So that's gonna help us, you know, fix our footprint there. Microphones all good. We're good to throw those down there. We are missing another guitar case, and I think some more guitars or something. We'll see. Cello bag. We've got the cello. Oh, these things are really expensive, dude. Okay. I can see where this might end up doing pretty well for us. We've got tall drums and compact drums. I'm really tempted to keep going here. I'm gonna get some records. These are gonna be going on the music double racks. So let's get another double rack here. And we're gonna get at least a little bit of all of these records here. Oh, wow. Okay, this is getting very expensive very quickly, but it's going to be worth it. I'm going to prioritize just getting as many items as possible out here. Obviously, we don't have any like inventory backup or anything. Eventually, we're going to want to get all that. Oh, we're going to be able to carry a bunch of these, aren't we? Ooh, the records could be kind of a sleeper pick here. But, yeah, we don't have any, like, extra inventory back in the back. Eventually, we're going to want to get to that point that we can, you know, not worry about stocking stuff ourselves and just have a bunch of extras. But for right now, I think we're just trying to get as many people in the door as possible and just kind of hoping for the best. We just spent like $30,000 to expand the upstairs just a little bit, just get a couple of new items. Man, dude, this game, it just doesn't fail. This is the grindiest store game I have ever played by a long shot. But, you know, sometimes I'm a bit of a sucker for the pain. So we've got a couple of drums. We've got some new cellos. Gonna put the drums underneath there. That guy's good. Eventually I will get something. Shoot, did we get another? We didn't get another hanging shelf. We need a hanging shelf. Are we gonna need a different one for every album? Oh my goodness, dude. Okay, so we're really gonna have our work cut out for us here. So we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4 more of these. And 1 more of the hanging racks. Hanging rack, 4 of these, $28.50. Technically, we don't have the money for that. So we're gonna take 1 of these off. And we're at least gonna be able to get most everything except for 2 albums up on shelves. $159 in the bank. We better make sure we're going to be able to pay our employees. Otherwise, we're going to get ourselves in trouble yet again. I think we just kind of start the double aisle feature. Otherwise, we're going to be running out of space really quickly. So let's go ahead and get these guys set up like this. We're going to be able to get more records in here. I will say that the records are going to be nice because that's a lot of items in, you know, one small space. So you're not going to have to restock that as much. You know, when you buy multiple boxes of these, they're going to last for a really long time. So I'm hoping these fetch a pretty penny and have quite a bit of demand here. Box of cellos, going to be able to get these guys up here. You guys better bring us some good money. So what are we looking at here? $420 market price, or $420 is what our cost is. I think. Yeah, cost is $420. We're going to be able to go to $525 is a little high. We're going to be able to go like $518, $516. Okay, we're starting to make some money here. I'm going to go $515. $270 on the retro pattern guitar. I love that. And then over here, $272 on the midnight blue. Looks pretty good. We're going to have to figure these things out. So these guys are going to be $10 cost, but we're going to be able to sell them at $1475. And I think these are all going to be the exact same. Oh, maybe they're not. They are going to be a little bit different. So we're going to be able to do slightly different prices. $1550 on that. I mean, I'm happy with 27%. We're fine there. To $151 on this drum and then $225 on that one. Let's get into these guys here. And last but not least, we're going to start putting these double racks on the back side. I think I didn't fully snap that. Let's get these guys perfectly snapped here. That way you've got those clean lines back there. So we're going to be able to take this, start putting these guys here. And as soon as we can purchase some more furniture, we're going to be able to get that done. But at least for right now, we're going to be able to get these things in here. And just recycling boxes is a pretty significant job now too. Dude, this, I despise it. I hate breaking down boxes into the recycling. My wife loves to order herself some Amazon and she loves to just leave, you know, opened on one side to get the item out and leave those, you know, near the garage, near the front door, wherever else. And then I always have to go through and do it. It's, you know, it's my job as a husband. That's fine. We split a lot of responsibilities and I'm happy to play my role here, but my goodness, is it just like, it is so tedious to just break down boxes like that over and over and over. So $1750 for a phone charger seems wild. We're going to be able to go to like 88 on the microphone. That actually doesn't seem too bad. 76 on the digital radio. Let's make sure we get the magic mouse here set up. Let's try like 35, 34. And a little keyboard action. We're going to be able to go at like 4650. Perfect. Okay, so some new... oh, wait, hold on. We're going to get these. These are all going to be about $1475, right? Okay, so a brand new area. A nice little rooftop of our grocery store. Dude, this is going to be really cool to see. Now, the only other thing I wanted to double check is I think, and again, I think there was some sort of an update. I'm pretty sure in our grocery, okay, we don't have any French fries. We've got to get that figured out, but I want to make sure everything is on shelves because I felt like there were new items that I was purchasing, but we didn't have on shelves, which actually it looks like maybe it was literally just that. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure we're not out of French fries. Let's get 24 of these things. Oh no, just kidding. You know what? We're not gonna be able to purchase that right now, but we'll just keep this in here for when we're ready. We can send that to stock number 1 so we can get those things re-going. But here we go. Day 77 of owning Moist and Mighty, over 2 months into this project, and we finally have an upstairs, and I'm hoping we're about to have the best day of our career. And you know what? I'm going to celebrate this. Give me this checkout desk. We're going to set this thing up. I'm going to work this thing. We're going to see what kind of a beautiful day we can get done. This thing is, go ahead and open her up. We're all good to go. We've got 4 self-checkouts, 2 man checkouts here, and we are ready to do some business. Look at the bakery. They got all this set up. I'm not sure if you guys saw, but early on in the episode, the bakery items were some of the last things I ordered just before starting this. So like our restocker was restocking everything else, and then he was starting working on these. And looks like we've got everything cooked up. Thank you for your service today, sir. You really did a good job there. Really worked hard on that. And let's take a look at what we've got going on here. $30.50 for our first sale. Beautiful. Look at all these wonderful people heading up the escalator. I'm going to go up the down just to see what we've got going on up here. See if we're selling anything quickly. Ooh, we've already sold a guitar. Okay. If that's the play, I'm going to be so upset. If all we had to do was just have some really expensive guitars. Based on the comments, I really want to focus on expanding our music and licenses and just kind of offerings up there before we work on anything else and see if that's actually the case. How you doing, ma'am? Good to see you. We've got a mouse, we've got some yogurt, we've got a plushie, and we've got some sugar. Good thing your boy offers it all in here. Moist and Mighty can handle any order you want. We've got a record, we've got some sushi, and we've got a carrot. All right, that sounds like a fantastic night, ma'am. You have a good one. This handsome gentleman is gonna get guitar and some salmon here. A little bit of protein, a little bit of date night action. We could get you $10 back there, sir. You have a good one. That looks like a good time. We've got all sorts of stuff here. I'm really liking seeing all the variety of items, and you've got really different customers. Like this lady, she only came in for the bakery. She's just getting some baked goods for her week, and you know, other people are coming in with really odd and interesting. Like this right here. This is all chicken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs of chicken wings. I'm going to be honest. I love some chicken wings, dude. Publix spicy chicken wings, when they have the spicy ones available, they are so good. All right. Just going to continue judging people based on what they're purchasing here. I mean, I guess I never really thought about it, but as somebody at a cash register, obviously you don't want to judge people, but that could be kind of a fun part of your day, is trying to figure out what certain people are buying things for. We've got plushies and a fruit here. All right. We're going to be looking for $28.25 back. Let's go take a look upstairs. We do have a lot of movement happening on the escalators, which is good. I'm curious. Oh, the guitars. The guitars are selling, dude. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Okay, let me go get some more guitars really quick. Let me shut this thing down. Shoot. Customers are queued or approaching. The guitars are going to be where it's at. We're going to have to get a lot more shelving units too. $27.50. Okay, can I close this? Yes, perfect. Okay, let's get some more guitars and cellos and everything else. The thing is these are still so expensive, dude. Just to get that baseline is so important. Do we want to spend $4,066? I'm assuming we've already paid all of our employees today. I don't want to get ourselves in a bad spot, so let's just get 6 French fries then, and we're gonna bring all these to the storefront because we want to get this stuff in here now. Dude, if I have another issue with this treadmill, not treadmill, whatever it is, moving walkway, escalator, whatever you want to call it, Trev, you do it to your heart's content. But wow, dude, this is ridiculous. So we're gonna have to get multiple things for each guitar. You're gonna need like a whole wall of the blue guitar, a whole wall of the cello, a whole wall of everything else. But okay, that's a good start right there. Let's get our French fries back in order. Get this here. Let's go ahead and get this guy opened up so we can have people starting to queue, and then we're just gonna bring the French fries back to the back. I mean, I don't even know how we're gonna do, like, we're gonna have to be obsessive with the guitar setup. Our restocker, all he would do would just be running back and forth to the guitars otherwise. It's still gonna be like that as it is. So guitars, I mean, it's, while great, it honestly would probably be more beneficial to keep the guitars down here. If you had the music stuff just around this corner, he wouldn't have as far to go, but we're going to keep things looking nice just for optics here. So we're going to be looking for $525. Thank you very much, ma'am. And here we go. Already back to $2,700, even after purchasing all that. That's incredible. And did I forget? I forgot to close the thing there. Sorry about that, sir. We are firing, dude. I absolutely love it. Now, I will say, I do feel like, especially with the upstairs, I think we are going to have to hire some more restockers eventually. I would be tempted to potentially hire more cashiers. We'll see what happens. I do think, technically, I think we had one extra self-checkout that I haven't set up yet. Oh, maybe not. How you doing, sir? A lot of stuff from the bakery. Perfect change. Thank you very much. Love that turtleneck there, sir. You are looking absolutely fabulous. Let me go back up here, see what we're looking at. Looks like microphones are selling like crazy. Keyboards are selling like crazy. Okay, this might be the best money that we've spent. Another guitar going there. Of course, the cello and the blue guitar that we have extras of. Nobody's buying those, but okay. Is
this register open?
We have it's open. Sorry about that. I'm here, dude. Wow, the bakery is absolutely popping off. We might have to end up getting a second baker. We'll keep an eye on how this is going, but he's obviously going to have a lot of work to do the next morning. I don't know where we're looking at with like employees and stuff. I guess we could go check that out. Is there anybody really, really good right now? So cashiers, not bad. Paloma there is not bad. Restockers, 82, 121, not really. 110, 82. I mean, I don't think we're going to want any of those people. We're just going to lock in with our squad for right now. But dude, this is crazy. We're going to have like a $15,000 to $20,000 day, I think. Maybe not 20. I'm going to guess 15, and I'm going to be very happy with that. How you doing, ma'am? Love your shirt. Ooh, a nice guitar for you. Appreciate it. All right. We actually might need to start looking at our profit margins again. Just maybe double checking, maybe messing with the guitar prices and stuff. I don't know. We'll see what we look like at the end of the day with the negative reactions from things being too expensive. But like this one is selling like crazy, dude. We've already got to buy more guitars. How you doing, man? We got a big order here. She's got like basically something from every single department right there, dude. We are really starting to make money. This feels good. Okay, this is absolutely what we were missing. Look at all this fresh produce, fresh meat, all sorts of stuff. Dude, we just had a 200 and whatever dollar order. That was crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna try to come in. We're gonna try to get 2 of each of these because these are it's gonna be $6,800. That's just crazy, dude. Okay, we're just gonna buy 1 of everything. We're just gonna have to slowly work our way up and get that extra inventory. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Guitar matching your outfit. Appreciate it. $318 on that one right there, bro. As soon as we can get better licenses for the more expensive, like electric guitars and stuff, you better believe that's what our focus is gonna be on. This is crazy. This is gonna open up so many opportunities, although it also kind of opens up a bit of a problem. Oh, let me just go ahead and replace that as you're buying it, because we definitely this is going to be the hardest stuff to actually keep stocked, which is a little bit concerning, but we're just going to have to deal with it. Get this thing back downstairs. Sorry, people. Sorry. Yep, get out of the way, please. Thank you. This guy thrown away, and your boy's going to get back here. We've got to figure out where our time is going to be spent the best too, because I don't know. Should we get more self-checkouts? Should we hire a cashier and we should focus on the stocking? Should we hire another restocker so that we can do the cashier? I wish you could see, I mean, you could see what the license costs. I wish you could see what the prices are on these. I will say, I feel like the Records does not sell very well. Are we going to be able to get into like laptop? Like with this, we might want to think about getting into something like that. Apple Watches. What are these? Kindles? Like Kindle cases. We've got robot vacuums and stuff. I don't know. I feel like the really high ticket items are doing well for us with these guitars. So I kind of want to lean more into that, but I'm not sure if electronics will also get us to where we need to go. Oh, thank you. Very musically inclined woman. We've got $14 back on a $666 order. My goodness, that is the biggest one that we have had yet. This is absolutely wild. Okay, microphones, charging cable. We're gonna have to get more of everything here. The CDs are very disappointing. I'm not gonna lie to you. Those, to be honest, I might even just take those out of circulation. People could be upset if we're not carrying it. That's fine. It's just the $10 is not worth our time. Just gonna let those sell out and then we'll replace it with more high ticket items going forward. At this point, we really do have to start to think about our own personal welfare and ability to be able to keep up with everything. And we're just not gonna be able to do that otherwise. Make sure that we keep this clean here. I'm gonna buy, let's just do that. Trash bin, we're gonna get this upstairs. I don't know if there's any benefit to doing the recycle bin for 150 bucks. I'm gonna be cheap for right now, but I definitely don't wanna keep having to come downstairs and, you know, reset things up. So we're gonna put a trash bin right here. That is beautiful. Okay. Eat it in the day. That is a $15,027 day. I said 15K, bro. That's crazy. Profit, obviously, not there, not where we want it to be, but we should be a little bit better here. It is going to take a little bit of time, though, dude, because we're going to have to buy more freaking guitars and stuff. This stuff is so expensive. We're going to be able to get 4 more types of guitars with our next one. We're going to go for it. Okay, let's get that. We're going to keep pushing here. Ukulele gig bag, classic ukulele, floral ukulele, and this guy here. That's going to be $1,820. I'm also going to try to buy 1 of each of these, and that's going to take us to $5,000. Go ahead and purchase that. Send everything to the storefront. We are going all in on music today. Probably should have started with music in the if we would have done music over the grocery store, we would be in a much better position right now, but the grocery store has taught us how to grind, so it's gonna end up being all worth it in the end. Also, I just realized we didn't get shelving for these ukuleles, so we're gonna have to get that next. Oh, the ukuleles can go on the double racks. Okay, that's actually huge. That's gonna save us a lot of space. So let's get, I guess we need 2 double racks there, $1440. We're not quite gonna be able to purchase this. So let's go ahead and open up, get things going again. Hope that we can make, you know, $15 here relatively quickly, because we were also out of these bags over here. So we want to get those back set up. Of course, new area, new whatever. You boys got to have stuff in piles up here. We're just trying to make it, bro. I know it's not the prettiest thing on earth, but we're just trying to make it here. Once we get to the point that we've got enough bankroll to be able to have crates of guitars, which how much is that going to cost? We're going to be able to get 5 guitars in a crate. So it's going to be $3,300 for one crate of guitars. That's going to be 15 guitars. And looking at how quickly those sell, we're going to have to buy many crates of those. So it's going to take a little bit of grinding, but that is going to get us to where we need to be. We've got 2 music double racks and the bags that we were missing. Let's get this stuff in here. Not going to be able to close this yet. We already got somebody on the way. As soon as we're able to finish them up, we're going to be able to get these extra items up there, which is going to be our main focus. How you doing, sir? Good to see you. Let's do this quickly. 1, 2, 3, 50. Thank you. All right. Can I close it? Nope. Well, they're just going to have to wait. This is stressful. Of course, we're not going to be able to get everything there. You're good to go. Toss this in here. Grab this. Let's get this stuff upstairs. Hurry up. Get me a rack as quick as possible. Can I just throw these out? I don't want these anymore. I'm not doing... Maybe at some point in the future we can do more of those, but it's just not worth it at the moment. Let's get these here, and we're going to be able to get let's get the ukuleles up here and get these set up at the price that they should be. $175 on that. The fact that you can get 4 of them is nice too. That's helping us out. Keep throwing these boxes down. I forgot we actually have this here. That's beautiful. We've got this bag here we're going to be able to get down. I think we need to order more of these. These are only coming in stats of 2 or packs of 2. Yeah, just 2 at a time. I don't know how many we can fit in those, but this is freaking stressful. We need that next bag, or not bag, the next shelf here. Sorry, how you doing? Oh, as soon as I start talking trash about records, we're gonna start getting more record purchases. All right, got this here, $10 back. Thank you, sir. And let's grab this. Should be our last shelf that we can get set up right here, and we're gonna be able to get the red ukulele on there, looking nice. And we've already sold more of these things, dude. Hello? I was stuck for a minute. We're good. Okay, don't get stuck in the fence, Trev. This is absolutely obscene how quickly these things are selling and for the price point that they're at. And then we've got another classic ukulele bag, which I guess we're going to be able to put down here. Beautiful. Look at those things starting to stack nicely. And let's try to get like a 47.25 for it. Perfect. Okay. Back down to work we go. We've got people lining up here. Going to make sure we're keeping up with the man down here. Just 3 items for you. That's really all you're going to do. Come on now. Now is not the time to be cheap. Keep buying more musicals. Oh, I wonder, could we put somebody up top? Like a cashier up top? Eventually, when we have enough space, that might be a move. Speaking of moves, what's our next license here? We're going to be getting into more of those. Then we're going to be able to get into the electric guitars. I feel like getting to level 13 down here is really going to be kind of the main focus. Let's just have all the high profile, expensive electronics and musical instruments as possible. $243. That's beautiful. I'm curious. We've got this at $5.50. It costs us 83 cents. Like, that's a crazy margin there. To compare, this retro guitar, we've only got a $50 markup. So we're talking a 500% plus markup downstairs. This has like a 20% markup, and I don't know. Like, I don't feel like the smaller stuff is selling fast enough. Like, obviously, in a perfect world, having that, if we had the demand for it, ooh, I was gonna say somebody comes over and gets it, but they're getting the coffee. I don't know. It's good to have both. Obviously, the smaller stuff here is a little bit more consistent. It's going to be a little bit easier to stock up, easier to have inventory, less capital up front. You know, all positive things there. But getting some of these more expensive items, making $50 a sale on these guitars, like we would have to sell 10 times the items here, you know what I mean? And it feels like the higher ticket items might be the way to go. Look at this, dude. I can hardly keep this stuff on the things. I might end up trying to go for a higher price on these too, because these are selling like crazy. I'm having to refill these multiple times per day. Look at this stuff. This stuff's already sold out again. Okay, we might have to look into that. Maybe we go up to 40% on musical instrument. It would be interesting to figure out where we want to be on that. Thank you. Look at this guy, just getting a whole bunch of records. I mean, that's a pretty good sale right there. I'm not upset about that. But ever since introducing these musical instruments, this is truly incredible. The thing is these, are the little items getting us all the XP and stuff like that. So I do feel like there is value in both items. You know, obviously it's exciting to see these bigger numbers starting to come through here. Granted, it's also bigger investment on the front end, but selling something for a $50 profit straight up over a $2 profit is a lot sexier. It's just, I think we need to have a little bit of both. Oh my gosh, dude, this is gonna be ridiculous. 400 and 450, dude, how good does that feel to have those coming through, Trev? We've already got $10,000 in the bank right now, and it's 7:45. Oh, this is, anytime I'm seeing anybody coming down this escalator and coming straight to us, look at this, 2 ukuleles and a bag for $18.50. This is insanity. We struggled so hard for so long with money, and this was it. We've already sold out of 2 different types of ukuleles. We've replenished these things like 6 times. We've got to get more of the bags. We've got to get more of the ukulele. This is just insane. Everywhere I look, there's more ukuleles and stuff. This guy's just getting food. You know what? I appreciate you not making me work as hard. This is just so expensive up front. We're gonna spend $7,700 right here for 1 of everything and then 2 of the bags because they're selling out really quickly. Another ukulele. Like everywhere I look, there's just more ukuleles being sold. How you doing? Good to see you, sir. 30 bucks even for you. This is overwhelming, dude. This is great success that you hope and dream of, but it is absolutely over. We're gonna have to kind of take it. Like, I want to keep expanding and getting more items and buying more shelving units and getting into the electric guitars and stuff too. Ooh, oh, Trev, don't do that. Okay, you just made me really nervous right there. I want to do all that, but I feel like we should really try to get our inventory and the pricing under control here. Otherwise, we're losing a lot of money. We're leaving a lot of money on the table, not always having this stuff fully restocked all day. Technically, we have hit 10 p.m. There's no point in stocking those shelves because we're not going to get any new customers that are going to be buying anything new, dude. $467 order right there. Ooh, some people are coming in just for records. That is a little bit weird. Can we start stack it? You can only get 3 per thing, dude. That's crazy. Look at these. We were completely sold out of these today. Even after replenishing multiple times, we were completely sold out of guitars. This is unsustainable. Like, I don't know how we're ever going to keep up with this. The ukulele bags stack really nice. We're going to be able to get a nice setup there. I mean, it's just going to take so much space to make this a feasible thing because I want like 5 racks of the blue guitars. What do we have in our hand right here? The red cello bag. I think that goes up here. Okay, so we've got those. Can we keep stacking those? I wish we could stack things a little bit nicer. More red cello bags. Shelf is already full. We're just gonna need a lot more space. We need lots of money to be able to keep the inventory in check and also have the space. Okay, so we're gonna be going, I mean, I'm gonna go to a 50% profit margin here. This is probably taking it a little bit too far, I'll be honest. $99 for a cello bag, like that seems a little bit ridiculous, but I'm hoping we're gonna be able to find the balance that we need here. And I really want this stuff to just sell out so we can get rid of it because that can save us a little bit of space. But yeah, we're going to be looking at around 300 bucks a guitar here. $560 for a cello. That is crazy. Okay, feeling good about that. We could end this day, $15,700 day. Now, this is where things could get a little bit interesting. Obviously, we want to continue making as much as we can, but we do have to cut the demand a little bit. So we've got to find that line. We were at 30%. I feel like jumping to a 50% profit margin is pretty aggressive here, but we'll see how this works out. We might need to back it down to like 40% or something like that, but look at this. The very first customer of the day, she's going to hop in here. Oh, we can like that we can actually ride this ourselves. She's gonna hop in here and we're gonna see what she goes for. Is she gonna be upset? Is she gonna be complaining about the pricing? How is that gonna work? We should probably purchase these and these. I don't have any of those. Let me go see. She's buying records. Oh my goodness, she's coming in and buying this at a 50% markup. I'm also gonna buy more of these. I think we're a little bit low on these as well, so go ahead and purchase that. All right, I'm gonna get those back in the back room for you. And we've still got people buying ukuleles, dude. This is crazy. $99 for a cello gig bag. My wallet cries, he says. Okay, so we might have gone a little bit too far. She's gonna take that, she's gonna take that, she's gonna take that. Wow! Who are you, ma'am? What is going on here? I was about to change our pricing, but you know what? We're not going to. We're going to keep things exactly as they are. Keep an eye. Looks like we've got more customers taking stuff. Finally, another one of these bites the dust. Somebody just took a ukulele. We could get that taken care of. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what's it going to cost us to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items is going to be $4,000. Let me get our bags too. Drum is not worth 165. See, some people are complaining, but a lot of people are still purchasing. And at the end of the day, that's really all that matters. If we buy one of every instrument and every bag, it's going to be $7,340. And we're going to go ahead and do it. Go ahead and send it, baby. It's going to be fine. We're going to get to work over here. And then that means we're going to have extras that our restocker is going to be able to keep in check throughout the day. Get this here. Perfect. Just some fruit for you. Dude, somebody's coming in spending $15 on 5 pieces of fruit. We also have people coming in spending $2,000 on multiple musical instruments. So we're going to grab all this stuff here and we're just going to throw it in the back and let our restocker hopefully keep up with his job. I do think we're going to need some more employees, dude. If somebody's in there restocking the bananas that we sell for 75 cents and not focusing on the music industry, if anything, bro, you know what we could do? Let's have him focus on that. Management, staff. I'm going to focus on the music. Let's both do music for now, just because we know how aggressive that's going to be throughout the day, and then you could put them on everything before and after hours to be able to get everything else. Might be the play here. And we need to get back into work here. That's the thing. Like we could be focusing on that if we just hired a cashier, although I think we do get more bonuses and more people coming in here if we're doing it ourselves. So we'll see what happens, but let's see how he's doing. He just did his first delivery up there. And it's looking like everything has at least one item. I think we're gonna have to sell these to be able to get rid of the boxes. So let's just go ahead and let's just dump this stuff off. I don't want these laying in the corner for forever. These records were definitely not the play. And I am really curious what something like the Apple Watches and tablets and computers and MacBooks and whatever else, what they're going to be looking like. So 263 there. How you doing, sir? We got salt, a stuffy, and a guitar. 317.50. Holy cow, this is just absolutely glorious. I see some feedback up here. 192, no way. And I think she was calling it a ripoff. But you know what? If people are buying it, ultimately that's what matters. Let's see what green shirt here thinks. Of course, she's going to be going for records. But hey, you know, we need a little bit of everything sold up here. And I did just realize we got electronics items. He's not going to restock those because he is currently only on music. So we're going to have to take that into our own hands. We really need keyboards and mice. He's been a constant grinder, dude. I love to see it. What are you bringing out here, sir? Oh, it's not going to let me see it. So that means if he's still constantly moving, that means we're selling stuff. Let's go check our inventory in here. We've got 2 guitars left in the shop, 4 of those, 2 of those, 2 of these. Okay, so they definitely aren't selling for as much. Maybe we want to go for a middle ground. Maybe we go for a 40% markup. I think that could be our sweet spot because we could be selling a few more here. I don't want to get too greedy and too far ahead of ourselves here. 198. I love getting these higher numbers. 575 back. So I say we go for a 40% markup. We'll try to stay under 40. 182, 181, 50, 39%. There you go.
I'm paying what the label said. Nothing more.
I really don't. She was just talking trash there because I was lowering this. I was trying to give you a better price, and she said, I'm paying what the label said. The fact that I'm sitting here readjusting prices as people are still taking stuff off the table, like I don't like that. I just want to make sure that we're selling enough of these things. So we're going to be all right, baby. I didn't like as many negative reactions as we were getting. What do we think about a 537, 536 on the cello? Perfect. Okay. Everything's been repriced here. We've got $10,000 and we are going to order 1 of everything again just to make sure that we're keeping this party going. Make sure we get this blue guitar here. Want to focus on this one, make sure we get a correct spot, otherwise we can get ourselves in trouble. Make sure we always, oh, hold on. Oh no, now you really, oh, Trev. Oh, you really screwed this up. Make sure you get these there, and then make sure you get this here. Okay. Don't want to do something wrong, because then if our guy tries to fill that up with extras he's got in the back, we're just going to get completely out of control. So let's not try to do this. 196.25. Beautiful. And now we can take this guy, get all this stuff back into the warehouse, and hopefully sooner rather than later, it's going to take like a good, I don't know, $30,000 or so. Hopefully we're going to be able to start buying this stuff by the pallet load so we don't have to manually move all this all the time. And what we definitely don't want to do is forget to put him back on all, because although our focus right now and excitement is all about our guitars, we want to make sure that the entire store is also going to be good to go. So let's go in here and we're going to put these guys on all. Go ahead and end that day. And my goodness, we had another $15,000 profit day. Revenue day, not profit day. We need to get our inventory under control. So it's going to take, as you guys could probably guess, a little bit of grinding here. We got to get some money under our belt. We can't be just barely hanging on, barely adding enough guitars to sell throughout the day. We want to get to a point where we've got things under control. We don't just have a bunch of boxes and stuff all laying around all over the place. I'm just going to toss these down here, and we're going to run these down to him to help him out. But yeah, things are looking good. This is really good. This is very, very promising. I want to keep leaning into the music and probably leaning into some of the more expensive electronics too. So I'm going to try to save up a little bit of bankroll. Hopefully we can get that going in the next episode, and hopefully we can continue to world domination in the supermarket industry. So thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate your shift here at Moist and Mighty, and I'll see you guys in the next one. We got some exciting series this week, dude. We finally have some like new and exciting games that are coming out, so be ready for what's coming this week. Sorry I missed 2 uploads this past weekend. We were doing stuff with the Magic and the Orlando Magic and the Magic Youth Foundation. It was a lot of fun. Went to a nice like wine thing and stuff, but it was like a big fundraising weekend, so I wasn't home as much. But all right, anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.